that is not how we should think. Like it will, all the papas he will take away. But what is happening now at this moment in this life, that's a little prarabdha karma is there, that we have to eat, we have to face. But Krishna will work through those, that prarabdha karma, to teach the lessons, to make us strong, to make us perfect. Just like if there is a if there is how does carbon become diamond? After a lot of cleansing and see, we study, right? Diamond also is carbon, but when it's in the raw form, when it's first found in the earth, it's in a very raw form. So that raw form has to become diamond, so diamond has to go through a lot of cutting and lot of chiseling and all that. So that we have to go through. So the prarabdha karma what we have, which is written when we are born, it's written, nobody can change that. But once we become devotees, what happens is Krishna will personally take care of it. Before, for non-devotees, the regular whoever is Yamaraja and all those people, whoever is the admin officers of those karma department, they'll take care. But when we become devotees, the same prarabdha karma, Krishna will take charge. And he'll say, okay, so and so devotee has to work on this. So I'll use this prarabdha karma to teach, to make him shine this way. So we need to have that faith. Now, what is the use of, what is the meaning of saying sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami? Why is he saying that? That means what? Okay, because of karma, I have glasses. So suddenly, because I chanted, from tomorrow I don't have to wear glasses. It doesn't work like that. Bigger things will happen. Yes, all the big mountains of sanchita karma, which we have been carrying for many lifetimes, all that will become zero. We will not, nothing else will remain. But this little life, few more years, whatever little prarabdha karma is there, that we have to face. But we should be confident and faith. We have complete faith that Krishna is managing that. And Krishna, just like how Krishna was riding Arjuna's chariot. For us devotees also, Krishna is riding our chariot of our life. We should have that confidence and then move on. So small difficulties, we should not think, oh, this is happening because I'm chanting, or this because I became a devotee. No, that is the very very low level of thinking. As devotees, our thinking should be high. Simple living, high thinking. High thinking means like spiritual thinking. All these are material. Yes, we have to live a material life, but the problems, we should not think that problem is the end of life. No, end of life will be there. End of material life has to be there. For a devotee, end of life is happy. Yes, I'm done with this happy material life. That should be our consciousness. That should be our thinking and strength all the time, whatever situation it is, whether it is health, whether it is finances, whether it is business, work, visa, health, whatever it is, kids, family, husband, wife, grandfather, grandmother, whatever is the situation, whatever is the challenge, we should be strong. That doesn't mean we fight with everybody and say, oh, we need to be spiritually strong. When we are spiritually strong, we will be mentally strong, we will be emotionally strong, we'll be able to talk well with whoever is around us, and we will be able to deal with that situation also better. Continue, Mataji, whoever was reading. Gayatri Mataji, I think you were reading, right?
Hare Krishna. Shall I read?
Yeah, go ahead.
O people, please hear of this treatment for this disease of birth and death. It is the name of Krishna, recommended by Yajnavalkya and other expert yogis steeped in wisdom. This boundless, eternal inner light is the best medicine, for when drunk it bestows complete and final liberation. Just drink it. O mortal beings, you have submerged yourselves fully in the ocean of material existence, which is filled with the waves of misfortune. Please hear as I briefly tell you how to attain your supreme benefit. Just put aside your various attempts at gaining knowledge and instead begin constantly chanting the mantra Om Namo Narayanaya and bowing down to the Lord. Our Master, the personality of Godhead, Narayana, who alone rules the three worlds, whom one can serve in meditation, and who happily shares his personal domain, is manifest before us. Yet still we beg for the service of some minor lord of a few villages, some lowly man who can only meagrely reward us. Alas, what foolish wretches we are. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Kunal would like to read. Can read from here. Okay. Hare Krishna. O lotus-eyed Lord, please sustain our lives as we constantly relish the nectar of meditating on your lotus feet with our palms prayerfully joined, our heads bowed down, our bodily hair standing in jubilation, our voices choked with emotion, and our eyes flowing with tears. That head is the loftiest, which is white, with dust from bowing down to Lord Krishna. Those eyes are the most beautiful, which darkness has abandoned after they have seen Lord Hari. That intelligence is spotless, like the white glow of the moon or a conch shell, which concentrates on Lord Madhava. And that tongue rains down nectar which constantly glorifies Lord Narayana. O tongue, praise the glories of Lord Keshava. O mind, worship the enemy of Mira. O hands, serve the Lord of Sri. O ears, hear the topics of Lord Achyuta. O eyes, gaze upon Sri Krishna. O feet, go to the temple of Lord Hari. O nose, smell the tulsi buds on Lord Mukunda's feet. O head, bow down to Lord Adokshaja. Adokshaja. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So here, that head is the loftiest, which is white with dust from bowing down to Lord Krishna. What does that mean? Anyone?
They become purified, Mataji, by surrendering to the Lord Krishna. Does it mean that?
Head, how does the head become white with? Yeah, purified. Okay, that one. But yeah, there's one more thing.
Like from the dust at the lotus feet of Krishna, Mataji.
Yes, that's one thing. Here they're talking about various senses, right? Like how we have to use all the senses in the service of the Lord. So with head, what should we do? What do we do usually when we go to temple?
So bow down to Lord Krishna, like offer our obeisances by bowing down.
So when we offer our obeisances, what actually the consciousness or what happens during that time is we are becoming humble and we are bowing down. And when we bow down our head in the temple, what is happening in the temple? Before us, there are so many devotees, so many Vaishnavas, so many Krishna Bhaktas are visiting, right? So there is mercy in the dust of their feet also. So when we bow down and that dust touches our forehead and our head, so that is a great mercy. So that is what we are saying. That head is the loftiest. Loftiest means great, which is white with the dust from bowing down to Krishna. So when we are bow down, we think we are bowing down to Krishna. That's correct. But the mercy of Krishna is flowing through all the other devotees, the dust from their feet. So that is why we should definitely bow down our feet, our head when we go to the temple. And they say everyone says talarata, right? We all have lines on the forehead. So they say that it is said in the scriptures that when that lines on the forehead cannot change. But when we become devotee, when we keep bowing down our head at a place where Krishna's devotees go, then that lines can be changed. So that is the meaning of this. That head is the loftiest, which is white with just from bowing down to Krishna. So when we just go down, when we're next time when you're doing it, do it with that consciousness that every single bowing down is a great mercy. And you beg forgiveness for all the sins that you have done knowingly or unknowing, to all the devotees and also to Krishna. Ask forgiveness and ask for mercy. Those eyes are the most beautiful, which darkness has abandoned after they have seen Lord Hari. So once the eyes have seen Lord Hari, that means the darkness of ignorance has gone. That intelligence is spotless, like the white glow of the moon or a conch shell, which concentrates on Lord Madhava. We are intelligent. If somebody is intelligent in this material world, that person is not a gold medalist or studying in a great college or like working in a great company. If they are intelligent, the only thing they will do is, only thing is like, yeah, most they are, the priority in their life will be Lord Madhava or Krishna. And that tongue rains down nectar which constantly glorifies Lord Narayana. So that means when we are chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, slowly you'll see that your vak also, there is shuddhi in your vak. Vak shuddhi you'll get. Means whatever you say, it will become true. It's not that you're getting a Shakti or Siddhi or something like that. We should not focus on that. But because of the purification that is happening internally without your knowledge, your soul is getting purified. So whatever you speak also will become true. So that is why we say we devotees have to bless. We always bless, right? For birthdays and all, we'll say, may the Lord bless you abundantly and keep you in the service of the Lord. Why we don't give any other blessings? Because we want other. This is the best blessing that we can give. And when devotees bless, it will come true. When people are not well, why do they say, devotees, please pray? Because whatever devotees pray will come true, and Krishna will listen more to the devotees more than somebody's own requests. And whatever the devotees say will come true, because the tongue is already getting purified by daily chanting. So when we pray for others, obviously it will have an impact and it will become true. When we pray, we sincerely pray, right? Oh, this Mataji should get better quickly, this Prabhu should get better quickly, oh, they are going through surgery, everything should be fine, everything should be this thing, that way. So that it comes true because there's purity in our every cell is getting purified. So what we speak also gets purified. Did you read this, Kunal?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, so again we are saying tongue, praise the glories of Lord Keshav. Oh mind, worship the enemy of Mura. Various ways we are calling the Lord. Oh hand, serve the Lord of Shri. Oh ears, hear the topics of Lord Achyuta. Oh eyes, gaze upon Sri Krishna. Oh feet, go to the temple of Lord Hari. Oh nose, smell the tulasi buds on Lord Mukunda's feet. Oh head, go down to Lord Adokshaja. So these are the, when we do this, then the real purpose of these material senses that we have is getting satisfied. Otherwise, whatever we do with our tongue, aside from praising Krishna, if we think of any other thing other than Krishna, or if you're doing any other things other than a service for Krishna, it all will bind us in the spiritual, in the material world. That's all. It will give both, can give both punya karma and papa karma, both, anything, but it'll still be within this material world. But if we want spiritual elevation to next levels in our spiritual progress, then we need to do this. We need to make sure all these senses are connected to Krishna somehow. The next three, anyone? Uncle wants to read, Lakshmi? Your father wants to read?
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Daddy, do you want to read?
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
thank you. He'll try next time.
Anyone else? Prabhavati, I think I'm seeing you after a long time. How are you?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Uh,
Yeah, you can read, uncle.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
డాడీ ఇది చదువుతారా డాడీ? మీకు అంటే ఫోన్ లో క్లియర్ గా ఉందా? స్క్రీన్ లో ట్రాన్స్లేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. ముకుంద మాల స్తోత్రం. సో మీరు చదవాలనుకుంటే చదవచ్చు. బ్లూ కలర్ లో హైలైట్ అయి ఉంది కదా, ఆ ఏరియా చదవచ్చు.
All glories to Lord Narayana without remembrance of his lotus feet. Recitation of scripture is merely trying in the wilderness. Regular observance of severe vows enjoined in the Vedas is no more than a way to lose weight. Execution of prescribed pious duties is like pouring oblations onto the ashes, and bathing at various holy sites is no better than an elephant's bath.
You can continue.
Oh Cupid, abandon your residence in my mind, which is now the home of Lord Mukunda's lotus feet. You have already been incinerated by Lord Shiva's fiery glance. So why have you forgotten the power of Lord Murari's disc? Think only of your master and substance, the Supreme Lord, who is known as Narayana and Madhava, and who lies on the body of the serpent Ananta. He is the doting son of Devaki, the hero of the demigods, and the lord of the cows. And he holds a concluded and bow saranga. He is the husband of the goddess of fortune and the controller of all the universes, which he manifests from his abdomen as a pastime. What will you gain by thinking of anything else? Oh Madhava, please do not let me even glance at those whose pious credits are so depleted that they have no devotion for your lotus feet. Please do not let me be distracted from listening to the worthy narrations of your pastimes and become interested in other topics. Please, O Lord of the universe, let me pay no attention to those who avoid thinking of you, and let me never be unable to serve you in some mental way, birth after birth. O enemy of Madhu and Katibha, O Lord of the universe, the perfection of my life and the most cherished mercy you could show me would be for you to consider me the servant of 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 your servant. My dear tongue, I stand before you with joined palms and beg you to recite the name of Lord Narayana. These names describing the supreme absolute truth bring the great pleasure as if exuding honey.
Hare Krishna.
At every moment, I bow down to the lotus feet of Narayana. I perform worship to Narayana, and I recite the pure name of Narayana, and I reflect on the infallible truth of Narayana. O Srinatha, Narayana, Vasudeva, Divine Krishna, O kind friend of your devotees, O Chakrapani, Padmanabha, Achyuta, Katibha, Katipahari,
Right.
Rama, Padmaksha, Hari, Murari, O Ananta, Vaikunta, Mukunda, Krishna, Govinda, Damodara, Madhava, although all people can address you, still they remain silent. Just see how eager they are for their own peril.
Hare Krishna, uncle. Thank you so much. No, so nice to hear your.
Continue.
Yeah,
May I
very nice,
continue?
uncle. Anyone else? I just check if anyone else wants to read.
Ah,
Anyone else
ah.
wants to read?
Hare Krishna Mataji, I can read. He is the jewel riding on the back of Garuda, who carries away the Lord's devotees on his wings. He is the magic jewel protecting the three worlds, the jewel-like cloud attracting the Chataka bird eyes of the gopis, and the jewel among all who gesture gracefully. He is the only jewel ornament on the ample breast of Queen Rukmini, who is herself the jewel of beloved consorts. May that crown jewel of all gods, the best of the cowards, grant us the supreme benediction. O tongue, please constantly chant the mantra composed of Sri Krishna's names. This is the only mantra for destroying all enemies, the mantra worshipped by every word of the Upanishads, the mantra that uproots samsara, the mantra that drives away all the darkness of ignorance, the mantra for attaining infinite opulence, the mantra for curing those bitten by the poisonous snake of bodily distress, and the mantra for making one's birth in this world successful. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, you can read this to me.
O mind, please drink the transcendental medicine of Sri Krishna's glories. It is the perfect medicine for curing the disease of bewilderment, for inspiring sages to engage their minds in meditation, and for tormenting the mighty Daitya demons. It alone is the medicine for restoring the three worlds to life and for bestowing unlimited blessings on the Supreme Lord's devotees. Indeed, it is the only medicine that can destroy one's fear of material existence and lead one to the attainment of the Supreme Good. O Lord Krishna, at this moment let the royal span of my mind enter the tangled stems of the lotus of your feet. How will it be possible for me to remember you at the time of death, when my throat will be choked up with mucus, bile, and air? Hare Krishna.
Anyone else would like to read?
Can I read Mataji if no one is reading?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Jai Sri Prabhupada. O mind, think of the lotus feet Lord, lotus eyed Lord who reclines on the mountain like serpent Ananta. O tongue, glorify him. O head, bow down to him. O hands, join your palms in supplication to him. O body, offer outstretched obeisances to him. O heart, take shelter of him. That Supreme Lord is the topmost deity. It is He alone who is all auspicious and supremely purifying. He alone who awards eternal perfection. He who one who hears descriptions of Lord Janardana's pastimes and glorious qualities, but whose bodily hair fails to bristle in ecstasy and whose eyes fail to flood with tears of pure love, Such a person is indeed the most degraded rascal. What a condemned life he leads. O Lord, the powerful thieves of my senses have blinded me by stealing my most precious possession, my discrimination, and they have thrown me into the pitch dark well of delusion. Please, O Lord of Lords, extend your hand and save this wretched soul. This body's beauty is fleeting, and at last the body must succumb to death after its hundreds of joints have stiffened with old age. So, why, bewildered fool, are you asking for medication? Just take the just take the Krishna elixir, the one cure that never fails. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
So nice, right? So this is Kulashekar Alvar is writing this at the very end of his life, almost when he's 90 plus. So he has seen everything. He is a spiritualist. He's a great devotee. Finally, he's saying there's nothing else in this world which is more important than Krishna Nama. Just take Krishna elixir. Why are you asking for money? Why are you asking for medication? So if like joints have stiffened with old age and blah blah, if everything is happening, he's saying, why are you asking for medication? Just take Krishna elixir. Krishna elixir means Krishna Nama. Just grin Krishna Nama, the one cure that never fails. And here's also saying, one who hears the description of Lord Janardana's pastimes, glorious qualities, but whose bodily hair fails to bristle in ecstasy. Means like when we hear the Lord's pastimes and his qualities, actually, if we are pure, if we are in that pure state of mind, and if we have really understood the greatness of the pastime, we all enjoy, we all relish, and we respect. But that this hairs, like in hairs standing on end, right? So that is still not happening. So he's saying, if it's not happening, and if your eyes are not flooding with tears when you're listening to the Lord's pastimes, such a person is indeed the most degraded rascal. It only means that, like, look how much he has realized, right? He has, after 95 plus years of life and serving the Lord and understanding everything, and he was a rich emperor also. He was just just a devotee, who led a normal life. He was he had all opulences also. So after all that, finally he's saying this, like, if your eyes are not flooding with tears of love, then you're degraded. So that means he's saying it will happen to everybody eventually. If we keep doing that day in, day out, and then it come to that stage of purification, definitely it will happen. So it's only a this verse translation is only a hope that, because he was also a normal human being just a few hundred years back. He was also here. So um, I'm not sure whether it's 100 years or something, few hundred years, or this thing. Not sorry about that. But it's a proof that we all also can achieve that stage by repeatedly doing the chanting of Krishna Nama. The Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is a combination of Krishna Namas, Hare Krishna and Rama. The combination, the formula of that combination is given so that it'll get all the power. Hare is Radharani, Krishna is Krishna, Rama is the Balarama or Sri Rama. So all are transcendental seeds which can develop bhakti in us. So if we can focus nicely and hear, then everything else will happen. Okay, next one.
Hare Krishna. The greatest wonder in human society is this: people are so incorrigible that they reject the life giving nectar of Lord Narayana's names and instead drink poison by speaking everything else. Let my relatives all abandon me and my superiors condemn me. Still, the supremely blissful Govinda remains my life and soul. O mankind, with arms raised high, I declare the truth. Any mortal who chants the names Mukunda, Narasimha, and Janardana day after day even in battle or when facing death, will come to regard his most cherished ambitions as no more valuable than a stone or a block of wood. Raising my arms, I utter this compassionate advice as loudly as I can. If those in the renounced order want to be delivered from the terrible poisonous condition of material life, they should have the good sense to constantly hear the mantra Om Namo Narayanaya. My mind cannot turn from Sri Krishna's lotus feet, even for a moment. So let my dear ones and other relatives criticize me, my superiors accept or reject me as they like, the common people spread evil gossip about me, and my family's reputation be sullied. For a madman like me, it is honor enough to feel this flood of love of Godhead, which brings such sweet emotions of attraction for my Lord. Hare Krishna.
Which every verse is a nectar, right? Are you all feeling that?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
That
Mataji.
word, yeah, every word is also like,
So like full of that love, right? Full of emotion and full of greatness of Krishna Nama and Krishna's lotus feet. See, this my mind cannot turn from Krishna's lotus feet even for a moment. So when we do that, right, when we are in our material life, when we do focus completely, then what will happen? Obviously, people will say you're doing that, you're doing this, you're neglecting everything else. So he's saying, let my dear ones and other relatives criticize me, my superiors accept or reject me as they like. Common people spread evil gossip about me. Yeah, they'll spread evil gossip, right? Oh, now she started Krishna consciousness. Oh, now she's always Hare Krishna. Always, you see, they're doing Hare Krishna only. Always, she'll be chanting. Always, some meeting will be happening. Always, some reading she'll be doing. Something. So that's all evil gossip. And my family's reputation be sullied. They'll say, oh, that Hare Krishna family. If the entire family is doing, they'll say Hare Krishna family. So he's saying, so how is he saying all this? Because he also would have faced all this. For a madman like me, it is honor enough to feel this flood of love of Godhead, which brings such sweet emotions of attraction for my Lord. So he's considering himself as mad. So for a madman like me, it's okay. All that dishonor in this in which is happening in the society, family, by seniors and all, he doesn't care. He's saying the biggest honor for me is to just feel this flood of love. Why? How is he getting the flood of love? Because he cannot turn his lotus, his mind away from the lotus feet of Krishna. So beautifully explained, right? Like there's poetic expressions, but very nice, beautiful. Let's take the next one.
Hare Krishna. May Krishna, the spiritual master of the three worlds, protect us continually. Bow down to Krishna. Krishna has killed all our enemies. Obeisances to Krishna. From Krishna alone this world has come into being. I am the servant of Krishna. This entire universe rests within Krishna. O Krishna, please protect me. O young coward boy, O ocean of mercy, O husband of Lakshmi, the ocean's daughter, O killer of Kamsa, O merciful benefactor of Gajendra, O Madhava, O younger brother of Rama, O spiritual master of the three worlds, O lotus-eyed lord of the gopis, I know no one greater than you. Please protect me.
Yes, continue.
Your wife is the beautiful daughter of the ocean, and your son is Lord Brahma. The Vedas are your pan- pancreas. The demigods comprise your company of servants, and liberation is your benediction, while this entire universe is a display of your magic power. Srimati Devaki is your mother, and Arjuna, the son Indra, is your friend. For these reasons, I have no interest in anyone but you. The wise inhabitants of the heavenly regions know that the perfection of the head is to offer prostrate obeisances to the Supreme Lord. The perfection of the life breath is to worship the Lord. The perfection of the mind is to ponder the details of His transcendental qualities, and the perfection of speech is to chant the glories of His qualities. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Almost 55 more. What person, even if most sinful, has ever said aloud the blessed name Narayana and failed to fulfill his desires? But we, alas, never used our power of speech in that way, and so we had to suffer such miseries as living in a womb. The unlimited and infallible Vishnu, who is always present within the lotus of the heart, grants fearlessness to those who fix their intelligence upon him. The devotees who meditate on him will reach the supreme perfection of the Vaishnavas. O Supreme Lord, O Vishnu, you are the most compassionate. So now please show me your favor and bestow your mercy upon this helpless soul. O unlimited Lord, kindly uplift this wretch who is drowning in the ocean of material existence. O Lord Hari, you are the supreme personality of Godhead. Anyone wants to read? The last four.
Methods I can.
Yeah, go ahead, Mataji.
Enemy of the Madhu demon, his beautiful form lying on the couch of serpent Ananta is speckled by the shower of spray from the milk ocean's waves. By themselves, the words Krishna, Krishna are sufficient to drive away the sins of all living beings. Anyone who possesses devotion for Lord Mukunda that is densely imbued with ecstasy holds in the palms of his hands the gifts of liberation, the worldly influence, and wealth. This work was composed by King Kulashekara, a bee at the lotus feet of the lotus-eyed Lord. The king's two beloved friends are the twin stems of the exquisite lotus of the Brahmana community. Expert Vedic scholars renowned as leaders of the community of poets, who among those who recite this Mukunda Mala will not achieve complete happiness. An embodied being who chants these prayers will have all his sinful reactions eradicated and proceed straight to the supreme abode of Lord Sri Vishnu. Jai Shri Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
We'll recite some verses. It's late, but we'll just few more minutes. श्रीवल्लभेति वरदेति दयापरेति भक्तप्रियेति भवलुण्ठनको विदेति नादेति नागशयनेति जगन्निवासेति आलापिनं प्रतिदिनं कुरु मां मुकुन्द जयतु जयतु देवो देवकी नन्दनोऽयं जयतु जयतु कृष्णो वृष्णिवंशप्रदीपः जयतु जयतु मेघश्यामल कोमलाङ्गो जयतु जयतु पृथ्वी भारनाशो मुकुन्दः मुकुन्दमूर्ध्ना प्रणिपत्य याचे भवन्तमेकान्तमियन्तमर्थम् अविस्मृतित्वच्चरणारविन्दे भवे भवे मेस्तु भवत्प्रसादात् नाहं वन्दे तव चरणयोर्द्वन्द्वमद्वन्द्वहेतोः कुम्भीपाकं गुरुमपि हरे नारकं नापनेतुं रम्या रामा मृदुतनुलता नन्दने नापिरन्तुं भावे भावे हृदय भवने भावयेयं भवन्तम् नास्ता धर्मे नवसुनिचये नैव कामोपभोगे यद्भाव्यं तद्भवतु भगवन् पूर्वकर्मानुरूपम् एतत् प्रार्थ्यं मम बहुमतं जन्म जन्मान्तरेऽपि त्वत्पादाम्भोरुहयुगगता निश्चला भक्तिरस्तु दिवि वा भुवि वा ममास्तु वासो नरके वा नरकान्तकप्रकामम् अवधीरितशारदारविन्दौ चरणौ ते मरणेऽपि चिन्तयामि हरिमेव सन्ततं मन्दमन्दहसिताननाम्बुजम् नन्दगोपतनयं परात्परं नारदादिमुनिवृन्दवन्दितम् करचरणसरोजे कान्तिमन्नेत्रमीने श्रममुषिभुजिवीचिव्याकुले गाधमार्गे हरिसरसि विगाह्या पीयते जोजलौकम् भवमरुपरिखिन्नः क्लेशमद्य त्यजामि कृष्ण त्वदीयपदपङ्कजपञ्जरान्तः अद्यैव मे विशतु मानसराजहंस प्राणप्रयाणसमये कफवातपित्तैः कण्ठावरोधनविधौ स्मरणं कुतस्ते श्रीनाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण भक्तप्रिय चक्रपाणि श्रीपद्मनाभाच्युत कैटभारे श्रीराम पद्माक्ष हरे मुरारे अनंत वैकुंठ मुकुंद कृष्णा गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति वक्तुं समर्थोऽपि न वक्ति कश्चित् अहो जनानां व्यसनाभिमुख्यम् हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yeah, very beautiful recitation, Mataji. The translations were also so beautiful. Yeah, we could feel that, like when we were reading.
Yeah.
We could feel that devotion of the author, and yeah, it was so good, Mataji. So
I'm glad I saw the notification just in time, Mataji. Otherwise, I would have missed such a beautiful rendition. Thank you, Hare Krishna, Mataji.
You were saying something, Lakshmi.
yeah, Mataji. So Kulashekar Alvar wrote this song, right, Mataji?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's very beautiful, Mataji. Like I think last time also, like few times we read, so every time, like it feels so good, like reading that.
Every time it feels new and it feels very good. It just exudes honey, right? It just exudes nectar of Krishna's nectar of Krishna. That's all.
Yeah, Mataji, and it also like conveys like the degree of devotion like the author has for Krishna.
Yeah. So actually, he's said to be an incarnation of Kaustubha. So all the alvars, right? So alvars are just like in our parampara. Each parampara has great acharyas who are incarnations of close associates of Krishna in the spiritual world. So they come to assist him. So in the so we also all our acharyas also have different these things. So in the Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, which is also another authentic Vaishnava Sampradaya. So all the alvars, we would have heard of alvars, right? We recently read about Andal also. Andal also is one of the alvars. So Ranganath and Alvar. So Ranganath, Andal Ranganath, that Andal. So similarly, Kulashekara Alvar is also one of the Alvars. And all those Alvars are actually incarnations of the Lord's close, his weapons and his close Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, and then all those closest associates and weapons and his whatever he holds in hands and all that, right? So all of them are close, are incarnations of those. So Kulashekara Alvar is said to be an incarnation of the Kaustuba jewel, Kaustuba Mala.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Thank you for the call today. It was really beautiful, and
then
yeah, especially like, yeah.
He serves
Yeah,
in,
please go ahead.
he serves the Lord in even in Tirumala actually. And then finally, because he is the Lord's this thing, right? So when the end of his pastimes come, he becomes he merges into the deity of Govinda in Tirumala. And that is why it is the first this one Gadapa, we say in the Tirumala, they say 7 Gadapas are there, right? The thresholds, 7 gates. So the first one or the closest one to the Lord is called Kulashekara Gadapa or Kulashekara Padi. Because he doesn't want to go away from the Lord, because the Lord is still there in Kali Yuga serving as Govinda in Tirumala. So he says, I want to be the Lord and serve him. So and the devotees also. So the Lord grants him that wish to be there in the shrine, in the Garbhagudi, as the threshold, as the Gadapa, first Gadapa. So that is called Kulashekara Padi. Okay, then sorry, it's very late. I thought I'll just finish in 15-20 minutes. We'll read something, and because I didn't want to cancel it. But anyway, the Lord wants us, maybe wanted us to relish this beautiful Mukunda Mala. So thank you all for your association. Thank you. It was beautiful.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yes, Mataji, it was really beautiful. Like, we did not feel like we feel like listening more and more. We don't feel like stopping. Like, especially the translations were so beautiful.
Okay. We need to sleep and get up for chanting. So, thank you all for joining. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindubhyev cha patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Prabhavati, how are you?
You're fine, Mataji.
After a long time.
Yes. Today I saw the message, so anyway, I want to join. So I wanted to join at any cost, so I joined today.
Good. Nice. Nice. Ella unnaru andaru?
Okay, doing good.